Did you know that even the year and the month have a BaZi, a Chinese horoscope? This year, 2023, is a water rabbit year, and this month, October, is a water dog month. But what does that mean for you? Is it time for action or to lean back? This is what this forecast video today is about. The secret to unlocking your destiny, the power of BaZi, your monthly energy with Chinese horoscope. This is your BaZi forecast for October 2023. And if you stay until the end, I will also teach you which topics and areas of your life are influenced by that, even if you are not a rabbit or a dog. Where should you take action? Where is it worth putting in the effort? Hi, I'm Sandra, and I've been teaching and consulting Feng Shui, BaZi, as well as meditation and manifesting for over 2 decades now. First in Germany and now in New Zealand and Australia. So in this October 2023 forecast video, we will analyze the relationship between the earthly branches of the year 2023 and the month of October, and what this means to the animal signs of the Chinese Zodiac. So the question is, do you know your personal BaZi, your Chinese horoscope? You may know the animal of the year you were born in, but do you know that you have 3 more animals which are really important for your personal path in life? The animal sign you're born under in the month, day, and hour. So please bear that in mind when we now go through the animals of the Chinese horoscope, because more than just one will be important to you. And there is a series of videos about exactly that. If you would like to learn about that, have a look here in this program that I've videoed a while ago. So, what is this yin water wood rabbit year like? Well, it's all about inner development, upskilling, developing your intuition, new beginnings, well-being, harmony, and healing. But beware, compromises might be necessary for that. So concentrate on what is important. Let's have a look into the month energy. We're having a yang, water, earth, dog energy rooted in fire, earth, and metal. So in combination with the year governor, water wood rabbit, we are finally having a month with no missing element. The full package. Finally. So how is the month governor, the dog, in the rabbit year going? So dear dogs out there, just like last year, it's about widening your horizons this year. But the big question is, if you keep on looking after everybody else, will you still have enough time for the quest after your own goals? You have to be aware that if you keep emphasizing your private life, your career and business goals will have to wait. So what do you choose? You are patient, I know, but how long? If you manage to stay focused on projects you already started and stay on course, there's a huge benefit waiting for you. So don't spend your energy on rather questionable ideas, especially if your private life is also important to you. There is only so much time and energy to spend. Good planning can help, as well as intuition. Evaluate your strength and energy well. Nobody will benefit if you overpower. An enjoyable time out from time to time and well spent will help not only you to recharge your batteries. So how will the zodiac animal signs cope with that much more balanced energy, which is so different to last month's very yin and very metal rooster energy? Let's have a look. The red. Be careful this month. Even if your intuition got better in the last months, it can't be wrong to be careful when it comes to new faces and contacts around you. The dog will help you to find out exactly that. Maybe it takes time, so don't just jump onto the next best thing. Slow down, be cautious, and plan well. That is the best way at the moment. This month's additional yang water will help you making the right decisions. If you have been the best ones, if they have been the best ones, only time will tell. The ox. Finally a sign that is more aligned with you and loves stability just like you. Breathe and maybe reassess some of the situations that bother you. If you want to be treated fairly, treat others fairly too, dear ox. Stay factual and show willingness to compromise. The tiger. Who is really supporting you? Look twice at the people surrounding you. Who is there for you when in need? The dog will help you finding that out, but also, where is your loyalty? What and who is important to you? When you find that out, it will be so much easier to push your own agenda. Build connections you can rely on. The dog month is perfect for that. Not just for tigers, by the way. Looking at the rabbit. It is important to surround yourself with people you can rely on. The dog is all about who to bond with, and you do have a combine with the dog. So they will help you finding out who is with you and who will hold space for you in times of need. It is always good to be prepared for those situations where it doesn't flow that easily, and always good to have a helping hand next to you. If you feel you are out of energy this month, maybe because you missed some fire elements, so you have to find and create motivation from inside of you. A good plan and preparation for the path to come will make you feel safer and will help you get to the goal faster. Once it finally all gets started. Dragon. Clash month. On a skin deep level, everything seems to look good, but maybe there is one or the other conflict waiting. The sooner you address it, the more chances you will solve it. At an early stage, you are in opposition to the dog, the month governor, and they like to be pragmatic. If you want to play it careful, you may delay one or the other project. The closer towards the end of the year, the easier the implementation or transformation. If you need to take a higher workload, make it clear that it can only be on temporary level. Pragmatism is king this month, so this might be the best way out of an uncomfortable situation. Snake. Sometimes when it seems too good to be true, that is exactly what it is. So be careful and stay realistic if you don't want to lose too much time or money. The dog is not a fan of quick decisions anyway. Even if the rabbit gives you more and more inspiration, it might take longer this month than usual to really get started. All is well. Oh, and first take care of your own house, then take care of others. The horse. Support from the dog. You know you can count on them. Decisions need to be made, not just from the head, but also from the heart. Take time to know all the facts to avoid disappointment. Look out for the tiger days, the 11th and 23rd. Both are stable days. The goat. Generally a good month, but more earth is back. So if you start doubting yourself, maybe it is time to ask some friends for advice. And don't overthink, dear goat. Stay clear and focused. The monkey. The dog brings some reason into this month. Well, a topic the monkey is not very fond of, I know. But it's good to have a reality check from time to time. This would be the month for it. You are good at reading people, so that will help you. The rooster. The pragmatic dog brings a focus on well-being. The dog's earth element provides a feeling of security and stability, so lean onto that support. Just take it. Even when you think you don't need it, just enjoy. The dog. Your month. You may feel as if you are wasting too much time with small things, but sometimes details are important. It is important to know the difference. The water rabbit is trying to make you listen to your intuition much more for quite a while now. So how about you make yourself familiar with some new aspects in your life? In the year of the rabbit, you definitely can be more open and make new friends. And with friends and with friendliness, you may come really far this year. Even if you criticize, make sure you do it in a friendly and compassionate way. The pig. Yes, the dog tends to be a bit more pessimistic than necessary, and definitely more than you, but that is no reason to let them rain on your parade, because the rabbit will keep you on the upside. If something new comes along, just trust your gut and don't give too much on other people's opinion or appearance. Just ignore the skeptics. You know when it feels right. Now we know what is waiting for each of the zodiac animals in this month, but how do you know what to do with it? I promise to let you know where to find out in which area to take action. How do you know which of your most pressing topics to address when? For this, we have to look into which animal lives in which pillar of the 4 pillars of destiny. So which area should you take action? So the animal which lives in your year pillar is related to your network, the industry you work in, the market, the environment, and your friends, for instance. The month pillar, which determines also the strength of the elements in your entire chart, is responsible for quality of life, work environment, work capacity, opportunities in your job, and relationship with parents. The animal of your day pillar, which also contains your Feng Shui, your self element, gives you insight into your personality, characteristics, who you are on a fundamental level. And it also contains your spouse palace, so your relationship with your better half. And the hour pillar, it governs hopes, ambitions, dreams, desires, aspirations, and your capacity to dream. Also your relationship to your children, students, or employees. So depending on where the zodiac sign sits in your Bazi, this is the area this is related to: job, career, relationship, business, dreams. Looking out for combinations and clashes as well to find luck and success, not just in 2023. And if one pillar is not so lucky this month, well, you have 3 more to focus on. Just choose your goals accordingly. If you have the clash month animal in your pillar, then this is the pillar to be either to change or to be a bit more careful about not letting the negativity rule you. If you have the friends animal of the month animal, make the best of it. It's a good month. Use the combination, use that combined energy. You will do well. So now that you know all that, I challenge you, what is the one thing this month you can do now in which of those areas to bring you forward? One thing. It doesn't have to be a massive effort. Sometimes small baby steps really can have a ripple effect in preparing the path with much more ease than lifting the heavy stuff right at the beginning. And then probably being overwhelmed, which might lead you to stop it all. And we don't want that. So for instance, if you have rabbit in one of your pillars, you have a combined with a dog, so use your friend's month to strengthen this area. Do you have a dragon in one of your pillars? Then make sure you don't let the negativity get in the way in this area of your life. So look at those 4 pillars and look at all those 4 animals in this month. How are they doing? Which area is it worth putting in the effort? Which area is it where you think, maybe not this month? Look at those 4 animals, not just the year animal. There's more to it than just that one animal. And already looking forward, next month, we will have a water pig month. So what will the strong water have in store for us? Stay tuned. Bye for now.